make me the happiest housemate. Yay!
Wow. Wow. That was a beautiful show. Okay. Okay, so you guys, that was such a beautiful show. Like seriously, right now we have just you guys, we just experienced the very first gay proposal or the very first fake gay proposal. Guys, I'm struggling to know which one to use to describe the situationship we've just watched that has been going haywire on all of the viewing portals of the Bbmzansi. Guys, okay. For now, I think one of the things that I would say is the fear of eviction is the beginning of wisdom in the Big Brother Mzansi season 3 mansion. Hey guys, anyways, it's all good. This is where the show is. I think literally right now I can say it is game on. Like all these housemates now know that this is a game, and I really want to say thank God for evictions. Like evictions has a way of bringing in this reality of, you know what, you're not here on a staycation, you're here to play a game. This is not a family union and reunion meeting kind of environment. This is a game and you have to bring your ace in the game. Anyways guys, I'm very sure the things that we're going to be seeing in the Big Brother show is going to be much more than what we just saw, we just experienced between Norman and Sis Tamara. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about everything that went down after their very first weekly task, which was the Johnny Walker. Guys, after the Johnny Walker task, somebody just decided to become very dramatic. And guys, I would not even lie, before we talk about this, there are certain things we need to understand. We need to understand that 5 people are up for nomination. We need to understand that Norman is, though very controversial at the moment, he is one of those people that is up for eviction. Now, if we could just take our minds back into the first fake nomination. Guys, remember the first fake nomination, the 5 people that were called were Gashwan, Themba, Acacia, Mvelo, am I right? And Norman, right? Norman, Themba, Acacia, Mvelo, and Gashwan. These were the 5 people that were called by Biggie on the first nomination. Now, guys, let's check. What I'm just trying to do right now is for us to understand what's going on. So right now, we also have 5 people up for nomination, right? We have Velo was in the first one. Acacia is out. Themba is out. So when we look at this 2 nomination list, we'll notice that 3 people in the first nomination are still in the second nomination, and these 3 people are Norman, Gashwan, and Velo. Now guys, if you were the one who was put up for eviction consecutively, like after this round you're going in for the second one, I'm very sure the only thing you'll be thinking about is, how do I get out of this mess called eviction? Guys, literally, that is why the show Norman has just put up is just making me crack up in real time. It's really making me crack up. Like, seriously, I don't know if any of us watched the diary room, but I'm going to be telling you everything that happened in the diary room. So Biggie decided to call in the 5 housemates that are up for possible eviction, and it was like a very interesting diary session. So Biggie called Velo for his diary session, and Velo gave quite some very interesting tips. So Velo was very, very fast to tell us that that they've noticed that there's been a change in the game. A lot of people are switching up. A lot of people are suddenly want to take over conversations, and a lot of people just want to start getting noticed. So Velu revealed that during his diary room, and I was like, okay, okay. And then just a little breakthrough into Norman's diary room. Norman went into the diary room, and guys, I will not even lie. I mean, I know it is against Big Brother's rules. Not to canvass for votes when you're in the diary room, but guys, I will not lie. Norman was one very smart dude who decided to use his diary session to his own advantage. And guys, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play a little of Norman's diary session so that you understand where I'm headed. Okay, so listen up to this. We'll be right back.
I'm on TV on such a platform, and I took for granted the platform that Big Brother has, So I think this is just redemption.
So guys, if you got the conversation in there, Norman was literally using his diary room to beg, to ask for apology, to apologize to his team, to his fan, to his girlfriend, that he was trying to create content, and so he just decided to do things that he didn't intentionally want to do. So guys, basically, when we listen to that diary room, it is very obvious that Norman knows that he has just messed up. I mean, especially when it comes to him talking about his girl. And of course, I shared a video where I talked about why Terry and Norman were having like a little squabble, right? That the conversation about Terry's guy and Norman's girl, right? So I think at that moment, looking at how he had played his game, looking at what Lawrence had said about the ladies, he felt like, oh my God, he had disappointed some people and he needed to apologize. So no, this Norman is a very smart dude. So we saw him right there on live TV using his diary session, using his diary hour to like send a very, very crucial and vital message to his fans, to his family, and especially to his girlfriend. So it was quite intriguing. After Norman was done with his diary session, he started acting up. Yuli was one of those people that helped him, practice the whole thing. And this conversation, that he had already had this very interesting conversation with Gashwan, that he was up to something, right? And he had gotten the encouragement he needed from both Gashwan and Yuli. So guys, literally when I saw Norman on his knees, I'm like, okay. So we got a ring and we got the person to propose to. So the question is, I don't know if you're really following this Big Brother Mzansi, but the big question is, why did Norman suddenly pick Sis Tamara to propose to and not somebody else? Because basically I feel like, okay, he was like, you know what, I've messed up with the ladies. I can't even go for the ladies. I need to do something that's going to make me like stay in the news, get viral. If you ask me, Norman decided to pull a very viral stunt that went haywire. In fact, I don't know, but we need to give it up to this guy. He's a very smart, intelligent guy. So because when we look at it, I'm still asking the same question, okay? Do we think this is the very first gay proposal, real gay proposal? Or is this the very first fake gay proposal? Because guys, if you ask me, my thoughts are on one. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? I don't want it to be all about my thoughts, but what do you really think about Norman's proposal? Do you think he was faking it, or do you think he was keeping it real? Anyways, if you don't know, it was for jokes, but I don't think it was for jokes. I think it was more as a strategy to gain the hearts of his fans, to kind of set his record right, and the whole eviction thing was just reset button for Norman to be like, I've not been playing my game and this is the time to play my game. And the very first stunt he decided to pull was with Sis Tamara. Now the question is, why did he use Sis Tamara? When we look at the whole thing, I mean, Sis Tamara is one of those people that he knows will be causing a lot of controversial conversations online, outside, within fans and all that. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it with Sis Tamara and not somebody like Zeno. Because guys, if seriously that Norman wanted to propose, right, the best candidate, the best person to propose to would have been Zeno. Guys, I shared about how Zeno and Norman had been some kind of close in some type of way. You guys know Norman is the huggy type. He's always hugging people and all that. And Zeno has been responding to this affection. In fact, we see Zeno giving Norman goodnight kisses, and guys, I don't know, it might be a brotherly affection, but at the same time, if Norman truly wanted to play that stunt, I mean, why didn't he use, that is just my sincere question. If you guys ask me, I would say this is seriously game on in the Big Brother and Mzansi show. I just literally feel like the show just started. Like, the show just started and it's really getting interesting. In fact, Norman is not the only person who has a strategy, a viral hack in mind and is using it. In fact, all of the 5 housemates who got into the diary session, towards towards the second live nomination, went there, understanding the game and understanding that it's high time they do something. Now, we've just seen Norman display his own and it got really viral. Of course, I'm going to be talking about some other ones that I've noticed. And of course, we're expecting to see so much more drama in Big Brother and Mzansi show. I don't know if you guys are following this conversation, but it's really getting loud. I think we're beginning to know Big Brother just decided to just tell them, you know what, it's game on. We need to see you bring up the game on. And if there's anything I need to appreciate about the Big Brother and Mzansi, away from like Big Brother Nigeria, for example, is the fact that the Big Brother Mzansi is always asking this housemates this very simple question. What is your strategy? How is it working? How are you connecting with your housemates? So the word strategy is like one of those words that the Big Brother Mzansi is always clearly using. And, I think I really like that part of the show because it's kind of giving the viewers and the fans like the idea of this is what he's doing and this is where he's headed and this is why he's doing it. Unlike, like, for example, Big Brother Nigeria, when they talk about what's your strategy in the house, they're like, no, I'm just being myself. Like, seriously. If you're coming into any Big Brother show without a strategy, it's just like you're coming in there for a staycation, and of course you'll be going very soon. So far, looking at this five housemates, I'm very sure we're going to see a lot of stunts from them. But certainly we're going to see a lot of stunts from 4 of them, I am very sure, which is Gashwan. Because, guys, when we look at that proposal, I'm very sure Dinky Bleeze will be like, okay, normally you beat me to this. If you look at the look on Yoli and Mali, they're like, okay, we get you. We totally understand that you're up for nomination and you're just trying to get the fans to kind of love you more and do something for you. So literally most of the people in the house most of the housemates in the house got the message, and there's the conversation. We're expecting much more stunts in the house. I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting to see more stunts from Dinky. I'm expecting to see stunts from Gashwan. Gashwan has already taken a step towards his own, but we're expecting some big breaks in his own. We're expecting some stunts from 4. You guys know that 4 was the first person who played the prank on the housemates immediately after QV left. Like she said, she was leaving too, and it was all a prank. I mean, I can't wait to see if she's going to be bringing up something for us to see. The only person I don't see who's trying to hash up any kind of what would I call it, strategy now is in Velu. Like, I really am not seeing any from him so far. But Gashwan, you guys. In fact, I'm going to be talking about Gashwan's strategy in another video. I think this video is already getting too lengthy. Guys, hit you up and catch you in the next video. You guys, stay tuned if you haven't. Let me know your thoughts on the Big Brother and Mzansi show. Who do you think is really playing the game? Who do you think might be going home come Sunday? Because clearly it's very, very obvious right now, even with the stunts Norman has played, that he certainly isn't going anywhere. Like, this guy is on beast mood. We can tell they are all on beast mood right now. But the only sad reality is, I just hope someone like Sis Tamara doesn't take this overly serious, because he was just using as bait in this game that Norman has decided to play with. I don't know if he's playing with fire. We're going to find out very, very soon. Guys, I'm going to see you in the next video. For now, let's keep watching the Big Brother and Mzansi show.